squad? What does it feel like?
Yeah, it feels like day one all over again. Getting a chance to meet new faces, getting a chance to see guys that we don't really work out with. When we work out, we go like skill all work out together, big skill work out at a different time. So getting a chance to be back around everybody is always fun, like a kid in a candy shop. And then it's a new team, so we got that hunger, got that chip on our shoulder. What happened last year, learn from it as experience, right? Take that forward, but it's a new team, new environment, so got to go at it like we haven't before. So.
Can you talk a little bit about how maybe the vibe has changed since last year? You guys went and won a conference championship, and since then you're heading to a new conference.
Mm-hmm.
Does the vibe feel different at all?
Yeah, I think so. I know we're a pretty experienced group. A lot of veterans on this team. Also lost some guys to leadership. Guys like Tyler Levine, Elijah Chapman. Some depth in the D line. But we got some guys that's coming in, or guys that are here right now that's doing a great job of buying in. So it's just establishing that team chemistry right now. That's the biggest thing. That's what you start at, and I think we're doing a great job right now. 2 practices in, everybody's gelling well, competing well. So that's all you can ask for at this time.
Coach Woods talked about maintaining the championship culture going into the new conference. As players, what's kind of your role in that? How have you guys been going about that?
Yeah, I think just staying committed, staying bought in, not getting tired doing the mundane things over and over and over again, right? So if it's a receiver, I got to get to 12 yards and back to 10 yards on every single time that I run this route. If that's a DB, I got to make sure my eye progression is this to this to this. If I'm a linebacker, communication, right? So just like those little things, I think was what separated us last year. We had a really good attention to detail and things like that. So in terms of taking that and moving forward, keeping that mentality, but also understanding, like I said earlier, kind of got that chip on our shoulder. Going to a new conference, coming from the American, teams might think, well, based off our last performance to Boston College, teams might think, we're not cut out for it. So having that underdog mentality as we're going to this next conference is definitely something that's on our mind.
Talk a little bit about some of the newcomers you guys had. Obviously, new face, transfer portal freshman coming in. Who's been standing out to you so far? You enjoyed working with?
Yeah, I have grad school classes right now with Mike Lockhart and Tank, and he's in there, and also Jafari. And so we watched a little effort tape of how to practice and how not to practice from day one. We watched that on Wednesday, and Jafari did a great job of sprinting to the ball, doing almost fanatical effort. So he's a guy that's impressed me for sure. Obviously, Justin Medlock is another guy. He had a couple good plays out here today that's done a great job. And then Kyron moving to nickel, he's done a good job so far. And then offensively, we always got talent. They always bring in guys. I know Savion's done a great job, especially in the first 2 days. So been impressed with those guys for sure.
Can you sorry, can you go? I forgot my question.
I guess could you talk a little bit about the depth you guys have on defense this year and
Yeah.
Just how that's going on?
Yeah. I think we got a lot of depth. It's not, I guess, especially in the safety room, it's not quote unquote like 15 of us or 12 of us, right? But we're all guys that played a lot, especially last year. Guys that have experience. We're trying to cross train right now, everybody, so where you can play, free safety, rover, nickel, just in case anything happens in the game. So just broadening that versatility. Linebackers is probably the deepest position I feel like we have, in terms of you got like 6 guys, 5 guys that can all strap it up and play and really start and do a great job. And so Coach Crumb's done a great job with them, preparing them, and then D-line obviously bringing in 3 D tackles coming from good schools where they were productive, playing in the Power 5 conference, and then on top of returning guys like Isaiah Smith, Elijah Roberts, David Abiari, Cam Robinson. So just like defensively wise, I think we got really good depth at every single position. Guys are flexible. Guys are hungry to play more, and the guys that came back are all willing to prove something. Some of us could have went to the draft last year. A lot of us wanted to come back, improve the things we wanted to improve on, and buy into this team culture. So.
Yeah, kind of got it now. Is there anywhere in particular, you kind of mentioned improvements there, is there anywhere that you kind of want to see yourself improve this year, particularly during the off-season to build up for next year?
Yeah, just wanted to get my body in the best shape that I possibly could. Attack the off-season kind of hard with Grizz, hit some PR numbers on some lifting stuff, as well as getting more explosive and faster. Just staying more durable. Was healthy in all last season, so just trying to make my body the best that it can be. Continue on the football field, continue to just get better each and every day, whether that's focusing on eye control one day, whether that's focusing on pad level another day, like just little things that can add up to make a lot of progress.
last time I talked to you, we had talked a little about you were hoping to get Deuce Harmon on this team. He's on this team now.
Yeah,
What does it mean to have a player like that and someone I know you're pretty close with?
Yeah. It's huge. It's huge. I loved having him come in, and especially working with him in the off season, and now seeing him, actually go out here at corner, and really do some good things for us in the past couple of days. AJ Davis has taken a good job and taken a role. Jahari's done a great job of leading that room, especially with C Woods and C Meg gone. So they've just done a great job, and Deuce has bought into that. He's doing what I thought he would do athletically, and then culture-wise, he's fitting perfectly in. So it's great to have him here. I can't wait.